Raptors lose 116-112 to the Cleveland Cavaliers, and every single game against these guys this year have been a close loss. And it sucks. It really does suck because they're playing so well, but they're just not getting the results for it. Except tonight, you know what? They didn't play like the Toronto Raptors we've been seeing, I mean, credits to the Raptors, they did hold Cleveland under 50%. They did shoot only 48. Raptors, though, only shot 43%. They still had a great three-point percentage of 41, but Cleveland had 44. They were just that much better, and the huge reason of why this team lost was their efforts on the glass. The Cleveland Cavaliers were plus 15 on the glass, 48-33, and it was just everywhere. They were everywhere. On the defensive rebounds, they were there. On the offensive boards, it just didn't seem like the Raptors wanted them enough, and I think that's a huge reason of why this team lost. And we can't blame the referees because fouls were, well, yes, we had more, but it was one foul more, so it's, that it is what it is in that sense, and they had double the turnovers, so it's like, there were spots where we did play the better game, but just in general, they just outplayed us, really. That ends the 6-game win streak. But you know what? We did see some positives, right? I mean, there has to be a silver lining in these games. One of the silver linings is DeMar DeRozan went 30-plus again. He shot 12 of 23, 52% on the night, so he was very good. Kyle Lowry with 24, shot 50% himself. T. Ross was hot, 14. He was 4 of 9. Not a great percentage, but he did have 14 points, looked really good. Corey Joseph off the bench was really good, and only in 13 minutes he had 7 points and a couple assists. Again, there are positives. You always have to take positives out of this game, and the big positive I always want to take from this team, and the thing I love about these Toronto Raptors is they do not quit. They just do not sit down and let you crawl all over them. There was a couple plays late in the game, right? Raptors down by, I think it was 8 at the time. Patrick Patterson had it was the offensive foul, and I'm looking at that and I'm like, man, Patterson's there, and the guy runs into him and he goes flying. I'm like, that should be the end of it. Everyone's getting mad or angry. That should be the end of the game. The guys did not quit. They fought and they fought. And if DeMar's foot was not on the line, who knows what would have happened, really. But, it sucks. It does suck to see this winning streak end, and especially to Cleveland, how well we've been playing and how not so great they've been playing. But they played better than us, really. I mean, I want to say that the Raptors played well, but they did at certain points. They didn't look great throughout most of the game. The 3-ball at some points weren't falling. Then at some points they really were. They were a very streaky 3-ball team in this game. But overall, it's a game you got to say, you know what? The Raptors did not play their best, but they still gave Cleveland a really good fight for their money, and they grinded and fought and tip the cap to Cleveland just for that much more. I mean, that's all it's been this year against Cleveland. It's just that much more. And I'm tired of this much or this close. Because as Toronto fans, we know how this close is. It sucks. It really does. But you know what? From a tough loss to the next game. Another one. Right, come on. I mean, that's the way we got to look at it, right? You can dwell on it a little bit, and talk about it a bit, and you got to move on. They have a couple days off. They don't play until Thursday night. Minnesota, the T-Wolves are in town. They're a very good-looking young team. Record's not there, but obviously we know some of the players on that team. I mean, they're very, very, very good-looking guys. Zach LaVine obviously won. Andrew Wiggins, obviously. And, Karl Anthony Towns as well. So those are some really good players on that team. Can't take them lightly. You know, you got to play it like it's any other team, right? You got to battle hard. I mean, they got to get back in the winning ways, right? Tough loss to Cleveland. You got to bounce back against a team that's not playing the greatest, right? And that's the same with any sport. You play a good team, you have a tough loss, you got to bounce back. That's what the Raptors got to do Thursday night, 7 o'clock tip-off. 7 o'clock, not 7:30, so that's just a heads up there. So, I mean, wish they could have grinded out the win and come back win. That would have been nice, right? Like Kyle Lowry's shot last year. It was the two. When he shot the two late in the game and got the lead, everyone exploded. Oh, that was a beautiful game. But you know what? It didn't happen. So, that is going to do it for this video, guys. Hey, if you liked the video and you enjoyed the game, because it was a very entertaining one, hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Subscribe if you guys like the videos and enjoyed the little Jays one. Posted earlier today. You know, I liked doing that. I missed doing that. And comment down below what you guys thought of the game. You know, who didn't look too good. Patrick Patterson kind of had one of those off nights, but he was all right knocking down a couple threes. He wasn't like abysmal. But let me know what you guys think, and we'll talk to you guys Thursday night, Raptors edition, and Wednesday night Leafs edition. Just a heads up, I will be at the Leaf game, so that video will be delayed a little bit. So we'll talk to you guys Wednesday night. We have a day off tomorrow. Wednesday night post game, Leafs edition. Thursday night, Raptors edition. We'll see you guys then.